Greetings, and I am me, and first of all, I'm going to apologize for the bad audio. I know, I'm not using my microphone like I normally do, so sorry for that. But also, okay, so here's the thing, guys. Well, first, you can look at my nails if you'd like to. This is what they look like. Focus on my nails. There, that's what they look like. I don't know. I made this video like 5 years ago, okay? Maybe even 6. I'm not sure. I didn't go back and check. But I have made a video on what I'm going to be talking about today already, and that video is still up. You can still watch it if you want. But the thing is, I care. I care about this so much, and I don't feel like I got the word out last time. So I'm making the video again, okay? We're going to go through this whole entire thing again, and maybe more people will get the message this time, because it's a message that should be received by everybody all around the world. And it's the best way to tie your shoes, or at least in my opinion, the best way. If anybody has a better way, then they can let me know, okay? But as far as I'm concerned, there's this way that I know, and that like most other people don't know, and I don't know why. So I'm going to tie this shoe normally. And yes, I have even louder shoes than I had last time we did this. But there's the white laces against the not white shoe, so I thought it was a really good option. Okay, so normally you just tie your shoe like this, normally, right? And then that's really weak, and that'll just come undone in a second. So what you do is you're like, okay, I'm going to double knot it. And so you take this, and you go around here, and then you knot it again. And now your shoe looks like it was tied by a loser, right? This looks like trash. But this, my friends, is what they teach you. Like when you learn how to tie your shoes in kindergarten, they teach you this trash. And I don't understand why, because, well, I'll tell you all the reasons that this way that I'm going to tie this shoe is better. So let's just jump right in. Let's just get right to it. Do this part normally, okay? See, you've already learned how to do that, so it's not complicated, right? And teaching between this and this, so far, no different. Then you make your one loop, go around, bring it through. This is all perfectly normal, right? And now normally you would pull this tight, and you would be done, except then you'd have to do another double knot. All I literally want you guys to do is take this, and instead of pulling tight, this one that you just pulled through, wrap it around and pull it through a second time. Now pull tight. Okay? That is it. It is done. Look at how much nicer this looks than this. Can you guys see that? Can you see how much nicer it looks? Like, are you kidding me? This is way nicer. So let's go through the points of why this way to tie your shoes is 1,000 times better and therefore should be taught to everybody, not this hack. This looks way nicer. It's not all bulky like this. This is actually way, way more secure. I don't think I've ever had my shoes untie, tying them like this. This, however, will still come untied sometimes. So it looks way worse. This is way more streamlined. This is more secure than this. You want me to do like a running test or something, guys? Like I can't really display that part. You'd have to just try it out for yourself. As far as learning goes, this you would think would be way easier to teach people than this, because you're basically teaching them exactly what you taught here, except you're repeating one of the steps because you're pulling the part through a second time. Whereas with this, you have to learn basically everything you learn here, and then a new step of doing the double knot. Whereas here, you're not learning a new step, you're just repeating a step. So as far as learning, way better. Speed. I think that this is faster, but we'll maybe even do a speed test in a second. And then lastly, untying. So to untie this, what do? You can't do this, that just makes it tighter. Can't do this, that just makes it tighter. You have to grab the knot, and you have to dig your fingers in there, and you're like, okay, oh my god, gonna ruin my nails, you think those sorts of things. And then you get it to this point where you can untie it because it was basically looser than everything in the whole world and was gonna come undone at that point anyway. Whereas on this side, I'm sorry, should I not have left it zoomed in? On this side, if you want to undo this, you know what you do? See these right here? Okay? You literally can just pull them and it comes undone. but it doesn't ever come undone when you're wearing it. I know, it's genius. So I've told you it's more streamlined. It's, in my opinion, easier to learn. It's way easier to undo, and it's way more secure. Speed. Let's try it with this one, okay? And 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, tie my shoe, do this portion, do there, now do this. Oh my god. I'm sorry, but the laces are shorter also when I do it this way. Okay, that was that one. And it looks once again like trash. Now let's try it on this side. In 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Bring this around here. Bring this here and here. Literally just go around a second time. Done. I'm sorry, but which one of those seemed faster to you? So, I'm just saying, guys, and I try to Google it. I try to look online, like, why doesn't everybody know this method? But at the same time, I can't even really find what you're supposed to call this. There's some hack. There's some hack going around named Ian trying to make it seem like he invented this or something similar to this. I don't know if it was exactly this. I didn't do enough research because he had 1,500 different knots on his site. But if you think Ian invented this, that is not the case, because my mother did not learn this from her aunt who learned it from Ian. Okay? So Ian didn't invent this. Just to make that clear. And I don't know what to call it. Some people are calling it like a double slip knot or something. I don't know, but basically, tie your shoes this way because it's 1,000 times better. And if anyone ever asks you to tie their shoes, or if you ever see anyone tying their shoes, spread it along. Teach them this way because it's 1,000 times better than this. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That is all I have to say. I figured, sorry that I keep bumping the camera. I figured that now if everybody's sort of stuck at home, it's a good time to just learn something new. Most everybody has got a pair of shoes that have some laces on them that they could try this out on, and learn something new. You don't just use it for shoes though. If you want to tie like a bow on anything, it'll stay better this way. And look how much more lace you have this way than this way. I'm sorry, I don't need to keep mentioning how many positives there are. There's a ton. I could go on for forever. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye-bye now.